You might remember that at the beginning of last month, I went to Thailand for visa purposes. Although I thoroughly enjoyed my 6 days in Thailand, I was excited to get back to my country, India. So when the plane landed, I hit the ground running. The first great thing about this month was that I started classes at a new Hindi institute. The classes are great, and I'm loving the teachers, and my Hindi is improving by leaps and bounds. Although I still have a long way to go, but, not focusing on that part. So the classes are great, but I think my most favorite part is the commute, because there is nothing better than spending 4 hours a day in the ladies' compartment of the Delhi Metro. It's a good time of standing smushed up against each other, and reading in Hindi, speaking in Hindi, and eavesdropping on nearby conversations. The second great thing about this month was that a man from the organization that I'm with came to India to check on their folks here. It was so encouraging having this guy here and being able to show him our lives here and get his input. We also went bowling, and I failed miserably, but hey guys, I can't be good at everything. So, it was a great time having him here. The third great thing about this month is that this lady I'm becoming really good friends with, and this month especially, she really just welcomed me into her family. And let me tell you, there's nothing more exciting and more special than being accepted into a family with children and grandparents and all. One fun thing was when I knocked on their door one day, the kid opened the door and said, "Oh, Mom's not here, it's just us 2 kids." And I said, "Oh." And I looked and I saw that the TV was on, that the kids were watching cartoons. And so I quickly kicked off my shoes and I ran in and popped down on the couch with the kids. The kids were really wondering, wait, is Mom's friend really gonna watch cartoons with us? Come on, guys, there's only one way to learn Hindi. Of course I watch cartoons. So it was fun. I'm really enjoying that family and enjoying eating their homemade food. And yeah, it's been a real blessing. That brings us to the fourth thing. The fourth great thing about this month was that a couple whom I will potentially be partnering with in the future, they came and stayed at my house. And while they were here, I borrowed a bed from the family that I've made really good friends with. That was the correlation. So when the couple was here, it was really cool letting them see my life and us spending time together, being able to hash out if we think that teaming will be a good idea for the future. And that brings us to the fifth bestest thing that happened this month. It was the cherry on top of the month. I then went to that couple's house on the other side of India, and I got to see their lives and meet their friends, and we got to decide if we think me partnering with them is a good fit. And it's like the most exciting stuff in the world because I love that couple, and I'm excited to tell you guys more about it as the details, as we figure out the details. And so thanks for being a part of my life. It feels like everything is becoming so exciting all of a sudden, but the past 6 months have all been really exciting for me anyway. But it just feels like right now things are really like coming together, and it's fun and it's exciting, and I love when those relationships get the trust is built so that we can go a little deeper with relationships. And I feel like I'm opening doors with the language, and I'm finally able to talk a little more freely with people. Although there's still a long ways to go in relationships and learning the language and even figuring out future plans, I'm really excited with where the Lord has me right now, and I'm really happy that you guys can be a part of it. I love you guys. Thanks so much for everything.